Hi, welcome to Meet Me at the SPCA. I'm Jim Boudreau, the Executive Director of the Tompkins County SPCA. We're going to head on over to our main shelter on Hanshaw Road and check in with Liz in our cat wing, as well as with Tanya and Pat in our dog wing to see some of the wonderful adoptable animals we have available for you this week. Then we'll be headed downtown to the Canine Carnival, which was put on for us by the orthodontic group of the Finger Lakes and Dr. Bob Baker, and we'll check in with some of the attendees there. So enjoy and join us back in a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Liz Bauman. I'm a feline friend at the shelter on Hanshaw Road. This beautiful kitty is Bianca. She's only 8 months old. Take a look at that beautiful face. She's got special white markings on the tip of her nose, white whiskers on black fur, and a beautiful white ruff and belly. Oh yeah, not to mention she has white boots. She's very playful when you get her in the mood. Hey, boo. What a pretty girl. She loves treats. She loves catnip toys too. If you really want to see her go nuts, play with a catnip wand toy. She doesn't really like children though, so she would do best in a home without little ones. She was brought to the SPCA because her person couldn't take care of her anymore. Oh, come here, there you go. She's really a little sweetie pie. If you'd like to meet Bianca, all she wants now is treats. If you'd like to meet Bianca and give her a spin around the play floor, come to the shelter on Hanshaw Road. This is Cheerio. He's 8.5 years old. He's the most loving cat you'll ever meet. The minute you sit down, he'll curl up in your lap and he'll stay there until you remove him. He's good with children and he's good with other cats. Right, boy? You might notice he has a little bit of his fur shaved on his paw and on his tail, but those will grow back. He's just a lovely, beautiful orange boy. He's been neutered, microchipped, and vaccinated like all the cats and dogs here at the SPCA. Cheerio came to us from Lansing because his owner could no longer care for him. Orange boy cats have a reputation for being the sweetest kitties, and I think he fits that reputation really well. He's a little bit of a talker too. He's talking to his new roommate who just moved in today. So come on down to the shelter and meet our Cheerio. This adorable little girl is Rouge. She's 4 years old. She likes to be held and petted. She's sweet and outgoing. She gets along with other cats. You might see that she's favoring her right paw. When she came in, the vet said she had radial nerve damage and it makes her paw knuckle over. But it doesn't slow her down. She plays, she runs, it doesn't hurt. And it might get better over time or it might not. Look at this thing. She's known to climb up on your shoulder. You want to climb up on my shoulder? You want to climb up on my shoulders, baby? Yeah? She was a stray in Groton, just wandering the streets. I don't know how she became so affectionate, but listen to her. Can you hear her purr? She's like a little jet engine in my ear right now. Little Rouge, she's such a lovely little girl. You show your pretty face? Yeah? So come on down to the shelter and meet Rouge. She'd like to meet you. Aww.
Hi, my name's Amanda Leonard,
Hi, I'm Kyle Leonard.
and this weekend the SPCA had a special deal where you name your price to get your kittens. So we were originally going to get one kitten, but we both fell in love with our own kittens, so we decided to get two.
And this is Rocky, and that's Pecan. And we're here, we kind of lucked out, we got in, and the SPCA is doing the Christmas in July. So there's, you can get, was it the 2-for-1?
Yeah, they're redoing that for a while, the 2-for-1.
Yep.
So,
And then the Christmas in July was name your own price. So you got to pick your own price for how much you wanted to donate for them. So that was good too.
Hi, my name is Tanya, and I'm a volunteer at the SPCA of Tompkins County, and I'd like to introduce you to my girl, Annabelle. Annabelle was brought in by a landlord whose tenant abandoned her in the building. It's just unbelievable because you would never meet a sweeter girl than Annabelle. She's just so sweet and calm. She's looking at the people walking by. She loves everybody. Great snuggle bug, very, very easy on a leash. Out in the play yard, she does like to run around when you throw a ball, but doesn't quite know what to do with it when she has it. So I would call her a medium energy dog. As far as age group, probably not a smaller child, simply because she can be kind of rambunctious when she's happy to see you and could possibly bowl over a small child. But she would make a wonderful companion to any household. So if you'd like to meet this sweet girl, come on into the SPCA.
Hi, my name's Pat. I'm a volunteer at the Tompkins County SPCA here in Ithaca, New York. And my little friend here is Emmett. He's about 2 years old, and he is a Corgi mix with probably a little marrow in him. He loves to play. He's good with other dogs, and he's just delightful, as you can see. He doesn't like rude dogs, although he's learning his manners too, so we can't say that he is a perfect little gentleman yet, but he's very smart. He's good with children. Older children would probably be better. And I think that he is just perfectly wonderful. I don't know where he got that tail. It's kind of big for such a little dog. Beautiful coat, loves to play. What more could you ask for? Come in and see this beautiful dog. This is Murray. He's a 2-year-old Chihuahua, a little boy who would love to have another companion in his life, another dog, or not, but would love to have a family. He's a little shy, but once he gets to know you, he warms right up and he wants to be in your lap and he wants to play and wants to go for walks. He would like nothing better than to have a home very soon, preferably today. But, well, tomorrow would be okay, or the next day. But he really is anxious to have a family. Come in and check out this beautiful dog at the SPCA of Tompkins County.
Gertie is a 10-and-a-half-year-old hound dog, and she is just the sweetest thing. She's an older girl, but she's very experienced at being a very pleasant playmate and companion. She likes to go for walks, and she loves to snuggle and take naps with her people. Gertie came to us from another shelter, so we don't really know a lot about her, but we do know that she's a lovely, sweet girl and would love to have a family. Come and see her today at the SPCA of Tompkins County.
Hey there, everyone. We're at the Canine Carnival here in downtown Ithaca with Kathy from the Finger Lakes Agility and Obedience Association. Who's this guy with us, Kathy?
This is Gypsy.
Oh, great. How old is Gypsy?
Gypsy is 9 years old.
Awesome. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what Finger Lakes Agility and Obedience does?
Well, we're a dog training club, and we do obedience training for beginners, and we'll take any dogs. We'll take dogs that are in heat. We'll take dogs that are reactive and try to bite other dogs. We'll take dogs that will try to bite other people, because Dusty Hellman, who runs the club, just knows how to handle those kinds of dogs. A lot of us are learning how to do it, and some of the other people, I'm not too good at it myself, but some of the other people are very good. And this is the dog's last chance, really, if they're reactive, to become obedient, to be good members of society. And so we're the club that does that.
Great.
We also do rally, which is what you're seeing here, which is taking the obedience positions and putting them into a flow. And then we also do agility.
Awesome. How big of a group are you guys?
We're pretty small right now. There's about 5 or so instructors, and we get anything from a few people taking rally and agility to groups of 10 or 12. But it'd be nice to get more.
Sure. Well, thank you for being here with us today. So if people are interested in your group, what should they do to contact you guys?
They can look up Finger Lakes Obedience and Agility Association on the web. And probably one of the other people here actually know the website, but I don't know. But anyway, this will get you there.
We can use Google. It's okay. That's great. Thank you so much.
Sure.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about what's going on here that we're watching?
First obstacle is a straight figure 8, so you enter on your left side, and you're going to go, you keep going around into it, and then you turn right, and then the jump. A call front is where you're calling your dog in front of you, like you're going to recall them. And then to finish, they have to stop and sit in heel position, which is what she's doing right now. This is a walk around, so the dog has to stay as she moves. This is a change of pace where they go fast, and then the dog has to keep pace with the owner. And then this is just normal heeling pattern. She's going to go into a moving stand. And again, the dog has to stay in position and not move once she tells her to stay. Right turn, over here, right here. You're going to go, and this is a weave, so again, she does the same thing like she did to start.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Hey there again, everybody. I'm here with Dr. Bob Baker from Baker Orthodontic, and they have been kind and generous enough to do a canine carnival for us. We saw a little bit of agility from that, and Bob is also a former board member of the SPCA of Tompkins County, so we appreciate all that he does for us. But why don't you tell us a little bit about the event and what made you want to do this for us?
Well, Jim, thank you. We appreciate what you do at the SPCA and all the animals that have been saved over the years. The genesis was we have been involved with dogs and cats and all the other animals you rescue for so long, and we have so many groups in the area that save people or save the dogs and the cats and pair them with families, veterans, and other groups of people that really need their help. And what I want to do and what we want to do is elevate the awareness of what dogs and cats give people. They're more than pets today. They're involved in national security. They're involved in diagnosis of medical and other illnesses. They're involved with helping veterans and so much more. So we want to raise money for your shelter, which has been innovative, and since you've been there, it's innovated even more. So we just thought it would be a great event to do for the public, for our staff and patients, and of course for you.
Well, we obviously appreciate it. I know we've got a lot of other activities. Tell us about some of the activities that'll be going on today at the event.
Oh, great. We've got games. We've got face painting. We've got Finger Lakes agility and dog training. We have a veterans group here. We have games and all sorts of prizes. We have a spin wheel event. We have the adoption van here. We have a lot of good prizes. We have a lot of good things for the public to pick up. Great raffles. And we've raised a lot of money so far, and we've got a lot of good activities. So, well, something for everybody of all ages.
Good. Well, again, thank you so much, and thank you for doing this for us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jim.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Well, look who stopped by the Canine Carnival. It's Crossroads the Clown. Welcome.
James, it's so good to be here. I'm a wild animal, you know.
We've heard such things, and you pulled in just as the rains came, so I hope the motorcycle's okay.
It's all good. It's just a quick flash shower just to cool things off.
Excellent, excellent. So obviously you're here for our event, and we really do appreciate that. Tell us a little bit about your own animals or your love of animals and why you're here.
Well, thank you. My first dog was Blackie. She was a Cocker Spaniel Poodle. And then I had Casey the Wonder Dog. She was a very wonderful shepherd. I loved her very much. Now we have Akala. That's Hawaiian for pink. She's not pink, though. She's gold. She's a golden doodle.
Oh, fantastic. Golden Doodles are awesome.
Yeah, she's very nice and very friendly, and she loves me. And we play ball together, and I have a night glow ball so we can play at night.
Well, you know, we oftentimes love our dogs when they do tricks. Any tricks you could do for us while we're just chilling out here this hot second?
I have to tell you, too, about my cats, because I've got a barn cat named Ollie, and then we got a big fat black cat named, well, his name is Magic, but I call him Fat Boy. And then we have Honey. She's Honey Pie, but I call her Mischief. Yeah, watch this.
Okay. Very talented, very talented. Well, hey there, I'm Jim from the SPCA. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for coming down.
We're good. It's a little bit wet, but it's still fun.
Good, excellent. Who's this guy here with you?
This is Kona Girl.
How old is Kona?
She's 7.
Was she an SPCA alum, or did you get her elsewhere?
She's not. We actually adopted her from a neighbor when we lived in Hawaii.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, and aloha. And you were interested in volunteering for us, yes?
Yes, I am.
What'd you find out?
That you have to be 12 and 18.
18 for dogs, right? You want to work with dogs?
Yes. I'd also like to play with cats.
Oh, fantastic. Good. Well, you'll see us in a couple of years, and we'll keep you actively engaged. Don't worry. So thank you for coming down today. Anything else you wanted to say? Or?
No, just that we're big fans of the work that the SPCA does locally, and we love having an event like this in the community. So thanks for having us.
Great. Thank you for stopping by. Bye, girl. Bye-bye. Well, look who I found. Is it our own Lynn Conway? Lynn, how are you, darling?
I'm fabulous. Wonderful day here.
We got through the rain, and that's okay. Lynn is our director of volunteer and philanthropic programs down at the shelter, and is very intimately involved with a lot of groups that want to either volunteer for us, either as normal volunteers on a regular basis or as even a group. We got a lot of group-sized volunteer groups that come in and do all sorts of things for us. But more importantly, people do events for us all year round, including events like this, the Canine Carnival. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some things people should know if they want to do an event for the SPCA. What should they do?
Well, I would say the first thing that they need to do is contact the SPCA, and we will work with you to set a mutually agreeable date that doesn't conflict with other things perhaps going on in Ithaca, and we will also help you with the marketing of it. We will push it out on our social media channels, YouTube and Instagram, and certainly Facebook, and communicate to our hefty volunteer audience, which is more than 275 people, if we need volunteer support to help you staff your event. But I think the point that we really want to make is that we value the partnerships that groups bring to the SPCA, and that we want to work hand in hand with you on the planning.
Agreed. And there are times where we'll get a call to the front desk and somebody will say, I did this event for you and here's a check. And that's wonderful, and we appreciate that, obviously. But we do want to help you as well. We want to make sure that our logo is correct, that we're assisting you in making the event as successful as possible. And what about volunteering? If there's a group that wants to volunteer and do something for us, what should they do in that instance?
Well, again, contacting us, you can reach us through email or simply by telephoning at our main number at extension 247 or 246, and we will set you up with a project that needs to be done at the shelter.
Well, Lynn, darling, thank you for all you do for me and for us and for our animals. Anything you want to say to our fine public, or a little your own animal you want to tell us about? Or
I would just like to say thank you, everyone, for your interest in the SPCA and your support of the SPCA. We simply could not do it without you.
Thank you, dear. Well, hey, guys, thanks for joining us. Thank you for suffering through the rain there for a little bit. Tell us who's this guy?
This is Toby, currently Toby the lobster.
Yes, you'd expect to see her in Maine or something like that, hanging out on the beach. But what made you decide on a lobster?
You know, just very summery feel. It was a good fit for the dog, and that's really all.
And this little friend over here?
This is Ellie.
Okay, siblings or?
Yes, though not biological.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you for adding to the carnivalesque atmosphere with the costumes and joining us today. And really appreciate you coming down. Thank you.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Well, thank you all for joining us at the Canine Carnival. This is my guy, Buddy, if you haven't met him before in the past. His bow tie, incidentally, is courtesy of Christina Savage, who does a lot of great Adopt Me collars for the shelter. You can check out her work. But we're going to head back now and check with Sarah on some Happy Tail adoption updates, and we'll see you again sometime soon. Thank you.
My name is Sarah Post, and I'm here to present this episode's Happy Tales adoption updates. Since our last show, the following animals have been adopted: dogs Avery, Kayla, and cats Lulu, Julia C. Orange, and Biscuit have been adopted. And I have two letters here from recent adopters. The first is from the adopter of a cat named Cuddles, and she writes, I adopted Cuddles when I first moved to Ithaca for graduate school. I was very lonely since I had not started school yet and did not know anyone in the area. So I came to the SPCA to find myself a new friend. I was planning on looking for a black male kitten, but I ended up falling in love with a beautiful gray and white female 2-year-old cat. It was the best decision of my life. I've added multiple family members to my life since Cuddles: a black male kitten, a dog, my husband, and my 7-month-old baby. But Cuddles still holds a special place in my heart since she came to me during the time that I really needed a friend. I don't know what I'd do without her. And the next is from a dog who was adopted named Winifred May. And her owner writes, I just celebrated my 2nd year adoption anniversary with my beloved SPCA adoptee, Winifred May. She loves to go for walks, especially in the fall and winter. The snow is one of her favorite things. She and the cats came to an understanding after the first month or so. If she doesn't chase them, they won't scratch her. Now they peacefully live together, and Moki, SPCA adopted cat, will even sleep on the couch with her. Another one of Winnie's favorite things is belly rubs, which my nephew happily does. Thank you for this wonderful addition to our home. If you would like to share your Happy Tales adoption updates, send an email to adoptions@spcaonline.com or visit our SPCA of Tompkins County Facebook page. Thank you for watching.